WWE history, the head of the table, Roman Reigns.
Making his way to the ring, representing the Bloodline, from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
We know this man will do anything to win. He will need to lean into that tonight in this casket match.
Indeed, you need to become your darkest, most evil self to succeed in a casket match. And he is more than ready to become that person tonight.
And here he comes.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 287 pounds.
He's putting on a brave face now, but I know the fear is creeping up on this man tonight.
Because
the following contest is a casket match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent inside of the casket.
survival of the fittest is in effect here as this casket match gets underway. This is truly one of the most dangerous match types in our sport.
Yeah, anything and everything goes, but the goal remains the same. Shove your opponent into that box and shut the lid tight to finally end this all.
Whatever's playing here can't be good.
Spine first onto the casket. And I don't know about you, but I think I might rather be inside.
Textbook jumping clothesline. Oof.
Able to reverse that one.
Punishing power slam.
And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Looks like he knows that he who laughs last is the one with the sledgehammer.
Sharp elbows to the body, looking to fight his way out. Dropped with a suplex. Caught with a clothesline.
Got to find a way to get out of this. Oh!
Into the lung blower.
Really challenging the tribal chief with that.
Suplex, here it comes.
Nicely done.
Launched through the ropes on top of the casket. Dangerous situation for both competitors. And a thunderous body slam on top of the casket lid.
Reigns now losing ground.
The homework done on Roman is paying off.
Oh, clothesline.
He is delivering elbow after elbow.
Thrown back in under the ropes. He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
Oh no, now that he has the kendo stick, I definitely do not want to be in his path of destruction.
Makes him pay with a counter. Corey, what do you think is going to be the deciding factor in this matchup? What will give either superstar the edge to closing the casket lid?
It's all going to come down to who has the killer instinct. Who's willing to take a deep dive into a dark place? Sinister actions are the only way to survive.
And that was a well-executed attack.
And a stop to the gut, too. There was some power behind that punch. Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? This one is headed outside, guys.
Clothesline delivered.
Oh, look at this. German suplex. And not done yet. Another German.
A trio of wicked German suplexes. Uh-oh. Dropping the elbow right on the knee.
Put in a position now. Oh, ouch. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging.
Avoiding contact. Superman punch. The head of the table asserting himself once again.
Different. He is simply different. Ooh! Right to the kidneys from behind.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous
You can say he's on life support already. Just got to get him in the casket now.
Has them up. Nice waistlock takedown. Holding on. How about another? Establishing complete control.
This fight has made its way to the entranceway.
The Kimura. The Kimura.
Kimura lock of pride.
Will they tap?
This won't win the match, but it's doing a lot.
He is doing whatever he can to break the Kimura. And he does. Bam! But Reigns.
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
When you're this far into a match, you are surviving on instinct.
Blow after blow. This is all of...
Oh, no. This one's as good as done.
Darkness is soon to fall. We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
He leaves the ring, and there's no countouts in this one.
Oh!
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver. Goes under the ropes to get back inside.
Big forearm.
Bang! Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
They survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Out of the ring. What's his plan here? Okay, he's re-entering the ring.
Oh, man, a kendo shot to the head. That can't feel good. He was elusive there.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof.
Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here?
Really just laying it in.
Guys, they are getting way too close for comfort here.
Yeah, I've seen this before, and it doesn't end well.
Down with force.
Oh, just deadlifting their opponent and tossing them aside. And what's he looking for here?
The steel chair. Never as innocent as it looks.
Reigns averts the attack.
Oh, look at the knees.
Burying knees into the body. Oh, God. Right to the cranium.
And these attacks are spelling nothing but trouble.
Expected that. Casket's just feet away. He's got to act fast if he wants to end this match.
Uh-oh, it's the red, white, and blue Thunder Bomb.
Roman Reigns has just taken command.
Reigns is picking up steam.
Look at the power by Reigns.
Wow! Niagara driver. Right about now, Roman Reigns demands acknowledgement.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. The fight is being brought right to him.
He somehow has to get himself back in order again. There's some power behind that punch.
Knew what Roman had coming.
He's reversing the momentum on him.
Now's a chance for him to get back into this match. Draped across the top rope.
Clubbing forearm.
Anything can happen in WWE, and this audience is seeing that firsthand.
The entire WWE Universe is going to have to pick their jaws off the floor after this one's done.
Reigns establishing the upper hand.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength. Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable.
They did it! They survived for now!
Going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
And this match will head back to the ring. And he heads out of the ring. No countouts, no worries. And he'll leave the ring for this next stretch.
Uh-oh, forearm's going to cut off the wind.
Putting his up.
Got to find a way out of the guillotine. They're not going to last long. Why would a bridge and out?
Incredible.
Getting carried around. Bad spot to be in. Oh, and is able to battle out of the grips to some safety.
Oh!
And he's completely gained the advantage here.
He'll need to maintain that aggression.
Oh, man.
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Just disrespectful.
Reigns laying down the gauntlet for his opponent. Oh, my goodness. Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Reigns in the corner, ready to strike. This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
And what do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
Oh no, into the casket!
Close the lid and it's over.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed. And that, my friends, is all she wrote.
What a victory.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns!
The casket is sealed, and this one is as good as buried.
There was never going to be anything less than a grim ending to this one. When that casket's shut, it stays shut.
Being submerged in darkness changes the human soul. What's to become of them now is a mystery. It's simply up to fate.
There's only one way to win this match. Place your opponent in the casket, close the lid.
Which means anything goes, and you do whatever it takes to get the job done. But win or lose, a casket match is the type of thing that fundamentally changes a person.
The fact is definitely something to keep in mind as this thing gets underway.
Sit out powerbomb. Well measured.
And this one might be headed ringside. Great strength being shown here.
Trying to fight their way out of harm's way. Elbows to the jaw.
He is delivering elbow after elbow.
what to do next. Oh! You don't aim for the apron unless you're looking to do some serious damage. This one's close to over. Can they get him? Yeah, into the casket.
Close the lid.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. And he's taking this to the outside now. And that was a precisely measured attack. And gets tossed back into the mat. Clothesline!
Off with their head. Oh, my goodness.
From the ground up. Into a power slam.
That hard-hitting style of Reigns getting counteracted there. Powerless position to be in right now. Check your face after that one.
Oh, whipping double axe handle. The big dog had that scouted. Oh, driving the foot into the jaw. That looks painful. Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
Outside the ring now. He has no need to rush. Clothesline. So effective. Reigns is facing some serious trouble.
Roman has to wake up and get going in a hurry.
There's an air of dark intensity here, Corey. There's a sense of dread. How does that affect the mental aspect of this match?
Well, for some superstars, it's sure to put them off balance. Maybe even creep them out a little. For others, they embrace this kind of atmosphere and know how to use it to their advantage. We'll just have to see whose favor this macabre setting plays to. He's got the slugger in hand and is ready to go to work. Bludgeoning them with that bat. And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll.
There is nothing but
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
He's got a sledgehammer, and you better believe his opponent's name is all over it.
And he slides him back to the mat.
He's cooking something up.
Oh, tossed aside.
Oh, man.
Oh, shot right to the kidney. Saw that one coming. Big clothesline. Taking this to the floor. Coming back in the ring. Oh, right to the back of the neck. What a blow.
Good night. Dishing out a suplex.
Reigns hits him.
He's got him on the brink of defeat. Put him in the casket and shut the lid.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over.
Doing their best to try and
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous.
Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Goes. Gut punch. Nasty.
The arms trapped.
Just endless knee strikes.
He's on his heels a bit now.
Reigns.
The guillotine cinched in. This one could be over. Well, this isn't going to win the fall, but it's going to do a lot of damage. It's a very, very difficult submission to escape, but he did it.
Setting up for something here. Oh, right onto the casket. That had to hurt.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous!
Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket. After all we've seen, these men are still not finished.
There's a fire burning inside these competitors that won't allow them to quit.
From behind, back suplex.
Could be some collateral damage on the way here.
Everyone needs to clear out, including If there was a time to try to get him in the casket, this would have to be it.
Re-entering the ring now. Launch out to the outside.
It's like a heat-seeking missile coming at you.
And the explosion occurring ringside.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
And Roman continues to attack with ferocity as this match goes on.
These do-or-die moments are when Roman Reigns is at his best.
My goodness, the human skeleton shouldn't have to endure a smash like that. Oh!
Oh! And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this.
Solid punch.
Oh, that brings a rush of blood to the head.
Able to avoid there.
Tossed back into the ring.
Oh, what a boot. Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doomsday here.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
He's taking this to the floor now.
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks. Boom! Over and over, repeated waistlock takedowns.
Treating the torso to yet another attack.
Tough position to be caught in here.
Punch connects.
Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective.
Sharp elbows to the body, looking to fight his way out.
Tossing them into the casket. Close the lid, close the...
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
He returns to the ring. The Kimura.
Kimura lock cinched in with body wrap. This could be over. This won't win the match, but it's doing a lot of damage.
Hey, look at this. Kimura lock. Nowhere to go, but perhaps. Oh, my God.
What a spear by Reigns.
A golden opportunity here to seal them in that casket. Feed off the WWE Universe. This place is starting to rock.
Can they close the...
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive?
Absolutely no respect from Roman Reigns. Look at this, just unloading.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off. Heads out, and he has all the time he wants. Gets inside the ring.
Sledgehammer right to the gut.
And he barely evades. Reigns is wasting no motion.
Reigns is making an opportunity for himself.
Oh, man. Adding more injury to injury with that hammer. Reigns gets out of harm's way. Oh, God.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near. Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable.
They did it! They survived for now!
They're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
He's back into the ring.
No, man, like getting hit by a brick wall. Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous!
Now's the perfect time to take him to his final resting place.
The WWE Universe is on its feet.
And deservedly so. These superstars are holding nothing back.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the cast. And just like that, they have won the casket match.
I can't believe it. What a battle.
Here is your winner.
What a win here in this casket match.
The fight for survival took over. Such a horrible...
Here we go. It's time for a casket match. One of the most sinister matches in our industry. In order to win this match, you have to force your opponent into the casket and trap him inside.
This match is not for the faint of heart. Just to get in the ring for this kind of contest takes a ton of guts.
Well, there's no countouts or disqualifications in this match, so running away is still a viable strategy at this point.
And what a maneuver we just saw there.
No, flesh on flesh. Nothing pretty about it.
Oh, into the casket they go.
Oh, no. Rest in pieces.
Outside the ring now. He has no need to rush.
Oh, look at the knees. One after the other.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Able to give him the slip.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof.
Dropping the elbow.
Oh, my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
That is just insulting.
Corey, this match is so twisted, it can make a competitor motionless. What's the game plan for a contest like this?
If you have a sadistic side, this is the night to bring it. Be the first to dissect your opponent. Make sure that you are the only person physically capable of shutting the lid on the casket.
Ah, foot right in the throat.
Brutal.
What are we about to... Ooh!
Ah, right to the hamstring.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught. nasty shot, and now the blood is flowing from Roman's face.
Right to the face.
My God.
What's he hoping to find down there?
Oh, looks like it's time for a little demolition.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Oh, toss across.
Right into a drop. The elbow to the arm. Reigns can't yield any attack coming his way.
Reigns has to turn the tide quickly.
Oh, man.
Trying to... They did it! They survived for now!
Gonna be breathing a sigh of relief. He's heading back to the ring.
Clothesline!
Moved at the right time. Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched.
Ah, the power of Roman Reigns!
He's looking for some sort of respite, unable to get out of the ring.
He doesn't want to be hung up in the bottom rope like that. Drive-by!
The unmitigated power of Roman Reigns in full effect. Call your shot over the left field wall. Somebody's thinking about swinging for the fences.
Oh, come on. This is just brutal.
Reigns just imposing his will right now.
Reigns hits it.
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket. And a series of vicious stomps. Over the top and into the casket.
This is over! This is over!
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing massive resistance. Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? Fishing for something beneath the ring.
A shovel? Don't use a shovel! Reigns averts the attack.
And there was some force on that move.
Watch this display of power.
And a sit-out powerbomb.
Thunderous impact.
Great reversal.
The adrenaline is pumping, and the WWE Universe is on his side.
Caught with a punch.
And Roman getting stuck with even more offense.
Well, all things considered, Cole, it's not a bad condition to be in at this point in the match.
It has been a constant barrage from each of these competitors. Almost a hazardous amount of punishment has been dealt.
That may be the final blow that puts him in the casket.
No, get out of there.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills here.
They survive.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
I can already feel the sting of the kendo stick, and I do not care for it.
Into the casket. If they close the top, this one's over. Taking it outside the ring now.
Suplex, here it comes.
Nicely done.
Getting carried. Unsure what they're thinking.
The superstar's lifeless body just chucked into the casket. Close the lid.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills. And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Climbs back inside. Down on the windpipe. Roman Reigns measuring his man.
He might be moments away from taking that eternal nap. Just have to get him to the casket and shut the lid. Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over. Trying to close the lid, trying to...
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
And he goes into the ring.
Ooh, stiff punch. Back and forth we go. Ooh. So much pride, so much resiliency on display. Two titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Got a great display of strength with the suplex. The head of the table cinches it in. It's just a matter of time now. The guillotine.
And the tap out isn't going to do anything. This is just torturous now. Uh-oh, good timing with that reversal.
There's some power behind that punch.
And then he survives.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket. He's getting a huge boost right now from all those chants and cheers.
He'll head to the ring. And he's taking this to the outside now. Comes back into the ring. Being carried around with ease. Right to the throat.
He fends off the advantage by Reigns. They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in? Shoved into the ropes and attacking the lower back.
Heads out of the ring. What's next?
Desperately trying to force the casket club.
Slamming the lid shut, and there's the winner.
What an unbelievable battle.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns!
There's the bell, and we're underway with one of the most unorthodox matches ever created.
No rules, no restraints, just one goal. Close that lid on your opponent and send them off to their final resting place.
Not a fate anyone takes lightly. And well-timed maneuver there.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
What a throw. Reigns is getting dismantled here.
Roman's being picked apart.
Right to the knee.
Great counter.
Roman managing to get some control back now.
Reigns isn't allowing that burst of attacks to throw him off his game.
Headed to the top now.
From the top, all the way to the outside. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward. Oh my gosh, what impact!
What a reversal by Reigns. And he gets set back into the ring. What a clothesline.
Vaulting plancha, incredible. No sign of hesitation, and that risk gained big rewards.
Someone's final resting place looming ringside. Corey, what's going through the mind of these superstars?
Well, there has to be a certain level of fear setting in about now, Cole. A fight or flight.
Doing the close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? Taking this outside.
This could be good.
He's got him here. He's got him up.
And power with a sidewalk slam.
Shifts it back onto him. He leaves the ring, and there's no countouts in this one. Boom!
Oh, that was just malicious.
Just disrespectful.
A shot like that to the ego could rip.
Roman Reigns so dominant. Now the guillotine choke is taking out so many
He is desperately trying to maneuver out of this and successfully does.
Bad predicament right here.
Dumped into the casket. Now slam the lid, and this one's over.
Doing their best to try and close the cap.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
And he's going with the great equalizer here, the steel chair.
Getting back into the ring.
Clothesline attempt.
And both athletes showing that they have each other's number.
Oh, kick right to the back.
Reigns has identified the target. Stand by.
This is it. Can he get him over to the casket and slam the lid?
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
He's outside the ring now.
Hope he's got a plan.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
It's a battle of wills here.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
He'll take things into the ring.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
Momentum has pivoted towards Roman.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the competition.
Oh my God, a steel chair!
Able to avoid any harm there.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof.
Oh, kick right to the back. To the outside.
This could get wild.
Caught in a bad position here.
The steps connect. That hurt me just watching.
Look at him seizing the momentum here.
You can tell he is holding nothing back.
Chucked into the casket. This one's almost over.
I think it is over. Just close the...
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
There's no way they're going to prevent Doomsday here.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. And he heads out of the ring. No countouts, no worries.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof. His defenses have fallen, and soon he...
Uh-oh, forearm's gonna cut off the win.
Oh, guillotine!
Gotta find a way out of the guillotine. They're not gonna last long. Waller bridging out. Incredible. Uh-oh.
And that canceled out Reigns' offense.
Oh, no, this one's as good as done.
Darkness is soon to follow.
They survived!
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
He's taking this to the floor now. The Kimura! Oh, Kimura lock, submission move, will they tap?
Well, this won't win the match, but it's one.
He is doing whatever he can to break the Kimura, and he does.
Spear by Reigns!
Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Oh, stomp right to the hand. Scoop slam!
And the hits to the core keep coming. Now would be the time for everyone to clear out.
Easier said than done. They are not concerned about anyone else's well-being.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Battling ringside, and our announce table's getting shaky.
That's because Byron is quivering in fear next to me.
Well, I get nervous when the fight comes out here, guys.
The big dog is unleashed.
Reigns is making an opportunity for himself.
Whip back into the ring.
Reigns is setting up right there. Here it comes. Spear.
Cut him in half.
Well, now he definitely has him right where he wants him.
But where he wants him is in the casket, Saxton. He'd better get to work.
Into the casket they go.
Oh, no. Rest in pieces.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
And finally, it's over.
Fade to black.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns!
The bell is tolled, and this match is now official. This is a casket match. The only way to win is to get your opponent into that casket and slam the lid shut on him.
A grim task that is much easier said than done. It's going to take a ton of determination and brutal offense to wear your opponent down to the point where you can seal them inside that casket.
Do you have to make it sound so spooky?
Sharp elbow to the gut turns that one around.
Big boot. Vicious.
That hit connects from Roman Reigns. Oh, that is going to leave a mark.
Looking wobbly in the corner.
Great wherewithal on the counter.
This is just brute power.
Release German.
Oh my gosh!
Only the sickest superstars have ever actively wanted to be in a match like this, but once you are, you have to get into a dark mindset.
When it comes to a casket match, it all boils down to a matter of who can be the most sadistic superstar in the match. Losing this one can change you forever.
What impact!
Right in the kisser.
Oh, strong impact. Just one right after the other. Can't be stopped.
Big clothesline.
position here.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the casket is closed and the match is over.
Had that one scouted. Reigns cuts him off.
Quick exchange of counters there. Good Lord. Talk about getting drilled.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Powerbomb onto the casket. My goodness.
The Kimura.
Kimura lock cinched in. Body wrap. This could be over. This won't win the match, but it's doing a lot of damage in the process.
And look at this. Kimura lock. Nowhere to go, but perhaps. Oh, my God. They broke out of it. Clothesline.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Superman punch.
After that, it's easy to see why Reigns has been at his zenith. Reigns is trying to pick his opponent apart physically and mentally.
Heads up.
Reigns hits it.
The vultures are circling now. All he's got to do is get him in the casket and close the lid. Oh.
And this might not have a pleasant ending.
Driven down into the casket.
Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fight back.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? To the outside.
This could get wild.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand. Oh, man.
Unparalleled intensity from the big dog.
And Roman might just have more in store.
Had an answer for the big dog. And now gets tossed into the ring. He had it scouted.
We've got
They did it! They survived for now!
Going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
And he'll leave the ring for this next stretch. And he slides him back to the mat.
Whoa, using their body as an absolute weapon.
Oh, and a reversal. Oh, with authority.
Oh, that was just malicious. Insulting. The tribal chief oozing disdain for his opponent.
Clothesline in the corner. Uh-oh. Just like that, Roman gets stopped. Oh, no.
Oh, not to the belly.
Oh, my goodness. Just not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
And back in the ring we go. And he heads out of the ring. No countouts, no worries.
Throwing those steps with such disregard for their opponent.
Tossing them aside. We're undoubtedly nearing the end.
There is no way this can go on for much longer.
Hammer it away.
The Tribal Chief reeling to his feet.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous!
The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket.
Double axe handle. A relentless attack being brought to Roman.
Roman keeps getting cut off at the pass. Waistlock go behind. Up and over with a German suplex. We're not finished yet. Another one. Oh, come on. Enough is enough.
And continuing to punish their opponent with a German. Not the position you want to be in right now. And the fighting back gets them out of a precarious position. And that definitely made solid impact. Oh, and Roman fights back.
Finally, Roman's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Maybe Reigns has found a new source of aggression to...
Muscled into the casket.
Close the lid, win this thing, win it! Trying to close the lid, trying, this is gonna be tough!
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Taking this to the floor.
The Kimura.
The Kimura!
Kimura lock of play.
He is doing whatever he can to break the Kimura, and he does.
Reigns.
This is the moment. This has to be it.
And waiting ringside is a nice cozy casket with his name on it.
Stirring back to his feet, but he might not know where he is.
To the sky.
What? You want to talk about putting it all on the line.
Always an extra risk when you dive ringside. Insulting.
So well matched. These men aren't giving up any ground.
Showing their strength of will, their refusal to back down.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has entered the fray.
The big dog's unleashed.
Reigns is picking up steam.
Held in a perilous position.
This superstar's lifeless body.
The destination has become extremely dark. Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable.
They did it! They survived for now!
We're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
He gets back into the ring. Kick to the midsection prevents the attack. Put in a position now.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the casket is closed and the match is over.
He's outside the ring now.
Hope he's got a plan.
Kick to the gut. And a big right hand.
Reverses it.
Chucked into the casket. This one's almost over.
I think it is over. Just close the...
Trying to force the casket closed.
They survived.
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
He climbs into the ring. Predicament right here.
Snake eyes.
He's channeling the crowd's energy.
Solely focused on... Ooh!
Kick to the gut. Boom! DDT. And he's already taken more hits up there than he should have to handle. What a spear by Reigns. Might have just created a big opening. Now get over to the casket.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near.
He leaves the ring and there's no countouts in this one.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Taking this outside. This could be good. The WWE Universe can't believe what these warriors are doing to one another.
Everyone's fired up. What a battle.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
He went for the shovel, and this might just turn from a match to a burial.
Oh, man, you felt that.
Good God almighty, that could end it all right here.
Reigns really having his...
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous!
There is no life left in him now.
This could be where this casket match gets decided. Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now, this one may be over. And he's taking this to the outside now. Can they close the casket? But the opponent is...
And the lid has been shut.
R.I.P.
Here is your winner.
Here we go, and one of these competitors is going to end up locked inside that casket.
You really got to hope neither athlete has claustrophobia, because there's not a whole lot of room in that pine box.
I think that's the least of their concerns, Saxton. This type of match can devolve into chaos real fast.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Just disrespectful. I don't think there was anything necessary about that. Kick to the gut. Boom! DDT.
Oh, looking to torture their opponent. Uh-oh, this isn't going to be good. Oh, man.
Delivering nasty stomps.
Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
Reigns is wasting no motion.
Overwhelming attacks from Roman now.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
Baseball bat. I know that'll bruise the hell out of you.
Knew what was coming there.
Showing he's not out of it.
Yeah, he's getting some newly determined focus.
Corey, an important aspect of this casket match is going to be spatial awareness. You have to stay aware of where the casket is at all times.
Both so you can avoid getting sent into the casket, and so it's right where you need it when the opportunity presents itself. Ooh!
This one is headed outside, guys. Tough position to be caught in here.
Oh, driven face first into the apron. That was worse than being hit by a cinder block. Sharp elbows to the body, looking to fight his way out.
Oh, and that buys some time.
Saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
He just barely dodges. Power slam.
East River crossing.
Suplex brings them down.
The head of the table cinches it in. Guillotine applied.
Oh, I'm gonna tap out here, but it ain't gonna matter.
You still do a lot of damage, though.
The guillotine locked in. This is all.
That was an incredible counter. Oh, right to the back of the neck. What a blow.
Good night.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
And it's time to play the game, as they say, with this sledgehammer.
Tossed back into the ring.
Vicious right forearm. And
Body breaks free, but will the damage prove to be irreparable? Moves outside. What's the plan here?
Oh, my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
slips out of the way.
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Outside the ring now, he has no need to rush.
Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing massive resistance. And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
Out of the ring, what's his plan here? Gotta find a way to get out of this. No. Power bomb out of the apron. And that was an efficient form of offense with that move.
Oh, not to the belly.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous!
No time to waste now. He's got to get him inside that casket as soon as possible.
Down on the ground, getting pummeled by that hammer.
Oh, we are witnessing a malicious string of attacks right now. This one's close to over. Can they get him? Yeah, into the casket.
Close the lid. Doing their best to try and close the...
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. And this one might be headed ringside.
He was waiting for him to make his move.
Oh, a sledgehammer to the midsection will knock the wind out of you.
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further.
Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage. They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in?
I don't know how there is anything left in these superstars' bodies. Yeah, the tank is being emptied tonight.
Caught in a bad position here. Dumped right into the casket. Shut the lid. Match will be up. Can they close the casket? But the opponent is trying to fall.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
And he has free reign to the outside with no countouts to worry about.
Reigns once again redefining hard-hitting offense with that one.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Oh, man. Might as well be in the batting cage now.
The big dog's unleashed.
Overwhelming attack. Well, now he definitely has him right where he wants him.
But where he wants him is in the casket, Saxton. He better get to work.
What energy in this arena tonight.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not.
And that, my friends, is all she wrote.
What a victory.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns!
Here we go. One of these competitors is going to end up trapped inside that casket.
There's definitely an eerie feeling in the arena tonight. It's just metaphorical, but that casket seems to hold bigger implications for these two.
I don't think anyone wants to end up in a casket before their time. Flying from the top rope.
Diving clothesline. Reigns establishing the upper hand.
And Roman might just have more in store.
Sit out, powerbomb.
Oh, that was just malicious.
Just disrespectful.
That's going to fire you up with anger.
Out of the turnbuckle into an overhead suplex.
Great strength being shown here. Right to the throat. He now just looks helpless to every attack.
Yeah, he's got to surmount this storm coming at him.
Defiant counter to Reigns.
He's pushing back now.
Maybe he's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid.
He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
And now with the kendo stick in hand, he's ready to do some real damage.
Ooh. Vicious right forearm.
This type of match can prey on all of your fears. Corey, how does a competitor avoid becoming the victim and leave here victorious?
Be methodical. Execute a strategy that does not require a lot of high risk. Land heavy shots, and when the opening presents itself, make a move to get them in the casket and close that lid.
Oh no, into the casket!
Close the lid and it's over.
Desperate.
And then he survives!
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
A knee right to the face. That knee is a lethal weapon. He knows how to avoid contact. Reigns.
Oh, guillotine choke.
Well, this isn't going to win the fall, but it's going to do a lot of damage. It's a very, very difficult submission to escape, but he did it. Back suplex, no. Driven down.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
What a spear by Reigns. This is the moment. This has to be it.
And waiting ringside is a nice cozy casket with his name on it.
Oh, into the casket they go.
Oh no, rest in pieces.
Well, we've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting back.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here?
Forward smash! Being carried around with ease. Oh, right out of the casket. That had to hurt.
Oh, man.
And Reigns reverses. He's turning the tables. Oh, my!
What are we about to... Oh!
Right to the hamstring. He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
A baseball bat with a weapon like that in play? This is not going to be good.
Whatever's playing here can't be good. Oh, right out of the casket. That had to hurt.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
The natural dominance of Reigns getting a bit challenged there. Oh, man, that'll bend your arm. A beatdown on the big dog.
Roman keeps getting cut off at the pass.
Compromised position here.
Plummeting face first on top of the casket.
Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
Fishing for something beneath the ring.
He's looking to absolutely destroy.
Spear by Reigns. This is the time to get them in the casket and try to win this thing.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
And he'll leave the ring for this next stretch. Into the ring now.
Face first into the chair. Throwing down the proverbial gauntlet. Where is this going to go next?
Boom! Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
Smashed. Send them home.
There is no mercy on the island of relevancy.
He returns to the ring.
Here comes Reigns! Spear!
The Vultures are circling now. All he's got to do is get him in the casket and close the lid.
Neither one of these men are showing any signs of staying down.
Yeah, but it can't last much longer at this pace.
Counter! And now there's an opening. Oh, man! Roman being the aggressor.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the... doing their best
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous.
Quick return to the ring.
Oh, my gosh! Isolating their opponent's arm and oh!
Oh, stop right to the hand.
And a stop to the gut, too.
And he's showcasing some dominance here.
We are looking at an unyielding attack from him.
He gets back into the ring. Oh, kendo stick right to the head.
Dodges the attack just a smidge quicker.
One wicked attack after another. Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing.
Slamming the lid shut, and there's the winner.
What an unbelievable battle.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns!
The chills begin to calm as the casket match has come to an end.
I can't imagine what's being felt inside that casket right now.
No count out or disqualification in this one. The only way to win is to put your opponent in the casket and shut the lid. Pinfalls and submissions mean nothing.
Hard for the focus to not be on the casket because this environment is all about embracing chaos and horror.
He's got the answer for that one. Heads out of the ring. What's next?
Well-delivered suplex.
Reigns just imposing his will right now.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength. Up and down. What a slam.
Oh, and a big uppercut. Power from the suplex. Nice hip toss.
And an elbow drop to the arm. Big forearm.
Catches a punch.
Now that'll do some serious damage. Reigns' lack of mercy being met in kind there.
Yeah, but he's not breathing heavy yet. Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof. We know there are no rules. We know you have to incapacitate your opponent. But how do you battle with the casket so near?
You can't obsess over your own mortality. If you get distracted thinking about the great beyond, you'll find yourself in the back of a hearse by the end of the night.
Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just
Tossing them aside.
it couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
And he tosses him back in now.
Big forearm.
Nice hip toss.
And an elbow drop to the arm.
Cuts off their offense with a swift elbow to the gut.
Can they close? They did it! They survived for now!
Gonna be breathing a sigh of relief. Reigns laying down the gauntlet for his opponent.
He'll head to the ring.
Boom! Boot!
Nice.
Just punched him right in the middle. Right in the face.
My God.
Reigns has his opponent in a fireman's carry and switches into a flapjack.
He's lost some of his wind now.
That signature hard-hitting style of Roman Reigns.
And this might not have a pleasant ending.
Targeting the throat there.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Momentum has pivoted towards Roman.
Reigns is picking up steam.
Reigns had that scouted.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
And what's he looking for here? That hit connects from Roman Reigns.
Oh, that is going to leave a mark.
He isn't finding any space to recover.
Yeah, he has to devise some kind of new strategy here. Insulting.
He's looking a little weary now.
Reigns doing all he can to keep his seat at the head of the table secure.
Thrown back in under the ropes. Looking for something, anything under the ring.
It's like I always say, he who has the sledgehammer has the last laugh. Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half. Oh, wow. Giving a new meaning to the move, hammer throw.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
He's managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
He got tired of being pushed around and wants to gain the advantage now.
What a clothesline.
Just bashing them with that hammer.
He is obviously taking way too much pleasure in this right now.
Lives to fight another day. And he heads out of the ring. No countouts, no worries. Oh, what a counter. Getting carried. Unsure what they're thinking.
Oh, not a powerbomb onto the apron.
And he tosses him back in now.
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
Doing their... And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
The sound of this crowd is deafening, and he's asking for more.
No signs of either combatant backing down. Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Feels like a hockey fight's just broken out. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all around.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags. Boom. Muay Thai clinch. And a series of vicious knee strikes to the body.
Oh my gosh!
Reigns is facing some serious trouble.
Reigns has to turn the tide quickly. The big dog had that scouted. Reigns just fully...
Oh, Roman Reigns locked and loaded, measuring his opponent. Here we go. Spin! Impact.
He might be moments away from taking that eternal nap. Just have to get him to the casket and shut the lid.
Into the ring again.
The Kimura lock cinched in, body wrap. This could be over. Well, this won't win the match, but it's one way to inflict a...
Good luck getting out of this. I guess that's one way to do it. And deep into the match, Reigns lets fly another heavy attack there.
I have to imagine Roman is looking to end this soon.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near. We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They did it. They survived for now.
We're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous. Boom, right in the button.
Lining up Reigns. Opportunities like this rarely open up.
The Kimura. Kimura locks have been...
He doesn't have much time before his arm snaps. Great job fighting out. Textbook jumping clothesline. Oof.
Goes under the ropes to get back inside.
Boom!
Out on the apron.
Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad. Back suplex on the apron. Dodged right on cue. Oh, basically hammering their opponent into the floor.
These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplying.
From behind. Back suplex.
Unparalleled intensity from the big dog.
Reigns is making an opportunity for himself. Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
So much punishment has been absorbed by these men already.
And yet, they are still going. Still ready for more.
Kidding me.
And that was a well-targeted attack.
And he gets set back into the ring. And Reigns got turned around there.
He's managing to get some control back now.
But he still has more work to do to get this fully in his favor.
He's back into the ring. Whoa, using a hammer like this was a track and field event. Ooh, he caught him right in the face. Held in a perilous position.
As their opponent, almost into the casket, and now they are. All you gotta do is shut the lid. Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable.
They survived!
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Back into the ring.
He's staring his opponent down, getting into...
Fireman's carry.
Up and a 5! This has to be it. They're just dead weight right now.
What do you do with dead weight, Saxton? You put it in a casket.
Out of the ring, what's his plan here?
Nicely countered with a hard-hitting DDT.
Planning on what to do next.
Oh, not a powerbomb onto the apron.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
And when he's got that chair, you know he wants to...
You could say he's on life support already. Just got to get him in the casket now.
He climbs into the ring. He's outside the ring now.
Hope he's got a plan.
Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick. Pinpoint
Setting foot in the ring now.
Taking it outside the ring now.
The head of the table cinches it in. It's just a matter of time now. The guillotine is locked.
And the anguish on his face continues. Tapping out isn't going to save him here. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
Bat in hand, stepping up to the plate indeed.
Oh, a horrific crack of the bat. Just a ghastly shot. Boom. Just one right after the other. Can't be stopped.
He saw that one coming.
And we might be seeing a competitor crumbling before our very eyes. He takes control. Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective.
This is truly awesome.
Oh, look at this. German suplex. And not done yet. Another German. And continuing to punish their opponent with a German.
Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over. Trying to close the lid. This is going to be tough.
It's not over yet.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. He steps foot in the ring again. Into the casket they go.
Oh, no. Rest in pieces. Desperately trying to force the casket closed.
Their opponent showing massive resistance.
They did it. They survived for now.
Got to be breathing a sigh of relief.
And returning to the ring.
Now's as good a time as any to capitalize and get them into the casket.
Yeah, but it's not going to be easy. They are completely out right now. Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over.
Trying to... Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Taking this one back to the ring now. Oh, God. Oh, that one. That's how you destroy an opponent. Whoa, slamming that bat down as hard as possible.
Wrapping the arm over that top rope. Very effective. Caught the clothesline attempt. Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework.
Climbing up to the top now. From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Tossed into the casket.
It's about to get very dark in there.
Can they close the casket? But and finally, it's over.
Fade to black.
Here is your winner, Roman Reigns!
This is a match type that no sane superstar ever wants to go through. A casket match. Brutality, savagery, absolute terror. All of those are considered positive qualities to have in a match like this.
Anything goes, all in service of tossing your opponent into the casket and shutting the lid tight.
We could be witnessing someone's funeral tonight. Textbook scoop slam. Nicely done.
The big dog is unleashed.
Reigns is picking up steam.
Heads out of the ring. What's next? to the hamstring.
That was a vicious display. You could almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Stomp after stomp after stomp.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stomp someone like that.
That looks painful.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Leaving nothing to chance here with a baseball bat in hand.
Reigns is getting dismantled here.
Roman has to wake up and get going in a hurry.
Any tips for keeping yourself out of that casket when you're competing in this kind of match, Corey?
Yeah, when you need to, run away. I'm not kidding. Keeping a healthy distance between... And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Oh, strong impact. Counters. Power slam. The dominant streak of Reigns getting a bit challenged. Crank in the head. Ooh, right to the arm. Here we go. Comes down with force.
Heavy body shots. Whipped hard. What a clothesline.
And the electricity of this moment is coursing through his veins. Ooh, man!
Trump.
And they got out of the casket!
Thankfully.
And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
I guarantee that chair is not going to be used as it was designed for.
Defiant counter to Reigns. Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
This is one way to get out of it.
Down with a power bomb.
Now that's what you call impact.
He knew that was coming. Jaw-shattering boot.
The tribal chief has it cinched in.
Roman Reigns. On he gets out. Perhaps some renewed life in him now. Big counter from Reigns.
Oh no, this one's as good as done.
Darkness is soon to follow.
Can they close?
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive?
And he has free reign to the outside with no countouts to worry about. Reigns exemplifying dominance there.
Right on target with no remorse whatsoever.
Oh, man. Uh-oh, it's the red, white, and blue Thunder Bomb.
Roman Reigns has just taken command.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength.
Oh, that hurt. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
And you know he picked the shovel because he was looking to send a message.
He's got him scouted.
He finally creates some more offense for himself.
Could be what he needed to ignite a rally.
Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage. Reigns hits it! If there was a time to try to get him in the casket, this would have to be it.
And he'll leave the ring for this next stretch. And looking for a back suplex.
Very nice.
Getting carried around, bad spot to be in.
Dropping their opponent into the casket. This could be over soon. We've got a struggle on our hands to close the cap.
Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here?
Boom! Right on target.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
That may be the final blow that puts him in the casket.
No, get out of it.
Doing their best to try and close the cap.
They did it! They survived for now!
You're going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
He leaves the ring, and there's no countouts in this one.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket.
They may survive. They're fighting.
And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully.
He's taking this to the floor now. For a power slam, turning it into a power slam.
Are you kidding me?
And it's reverse pain for that mistake. Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want.
My goodness!
And then look at that! Setting up for something here.
And brutally slammed into the casket.
We might be close to the end.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing. And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. Out of the ring. What's his plan here? And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Strong right. The Tribal Chief has acquired the target. Locked, loaded, here it comes.
Reigns sizing up the target.
Spear! The end could be near. Stay focused and make your way to the casket. It's unbelievable that these athletes are in this match in any capacity. But here we are.
Can they close the casket? They survived!
I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Okay, he's re-entering the ring.
This is it. Can he get him over to the casket and slam the lid? Over the top and into the casket.
This is over. This is over.
here is your winner, Roman Reigns!
We have our brave winner in this grueling casket match.
The finality to the lid.
One of the most infamous stipulations in all of WWE. This is a casket match. To win, you must lay your opponent into the casket and successfully close the lid on him.
You have to lay your opponent to rest, so to speak. No one's getting in that casket quietly. This match is going to be hard fought, hard won, and full of brutal attacks.
No D's are free to do whatever it takes to force their opponent into that casket. And the forearm smash.
Unparalleled intensity from the big dog.
And Roman might just have more in store.
Clothesline sends their opponent all the way into the casket.
And this one might be headed ringside. Getting carried around. Bad spot to be in. Flipping the script on him there. Setting up for something here.
Powerbomb onto the casket. My goodness.
Kick to the gut.
Oh, wait, right. This match grinded him down a little.
Roman just solidifying his position at the top with that kind of offense.
Oh, got caught. And took too long setting up for that maneuver. Got to find a way to get out of this.
Slip behind, right to the left knee.
Schoolboy takedown.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
And slamming him down into a power bomb.
A power bomb like that will leave you with bruises and remind you of this moment for days.
The casket looming over these competitors. That has to be weighing heavy on their minds, Corey.
Of course it is, Cole. Death is something everyone fears because no one can escape it. This match plays on the most common of fears. Facing that fear head-on is the only way to come out ahead tonight.
Reigns once again proved...
The Tribal Chief has acquired the target. This ends now. And just eating a knee on the reversal.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
Caught with that sharp elbow.
Onto the casket. What are they going to do here? Oh, going to power them up. Bang! Just like that. Attacking the knee. He's looking a little off balance. How's that for a counter?
Kick to the gut.
Oh, wait, right. They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down and
a series of vicious stomps. And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
he's reaching under the ring for anything useful. Oh, the high risk doesn't pay off.
A totally ill-advised decision there.
Maybe slight hesitation there caused the outcome. Saw that one coming.
And a well-executed move we just saw there.
Roman Reigns giving the people in attendance the chance to acknowledge him. Taken down with a chop block. Had it scouted.
Laid out with a power slam.
Oh my goodness.
And an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there. Tossing them into the casket. Close the lid, close the... They did it. They survived for now.
Going to be breathing a sigh of relief.
He's taking...
They are primed for the casket now.
But after that move, do you have the energy to get them in? Boom! Head first. Chucked into the casket. This one's almost over.
I think it is over. Just close the lid.
Doing their best to try and close the casket.
Just delaying the inevitable. Not ready to put the lid on this one yet.
Apparently closing that casket is easier said than done.
Heads out, and he has all the time he wants.
Uh-oh.
And Reigns reverses.
He steers clear of contact. Nicely done. Oh, tossed hard into the ring post. Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
He's getting pushed out into the defensive.
Not a bad place to be in, but the longer this goes, the more trouble a superstar exposes himself to.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
Oh, no, sledgehammer. Better call the paramedics right now.
Looking like John Henry swinging the hammer like that. One wicked attack after another.
These men have been giving each other such a beating.
And you can see the toll of that beating taking effect with every movement.
Whip back into the ring. Trying to close the lid.
Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? And he goes into the ring. Spear by Reigns.
Casket's just feet away. He's got to act fast if he wants to end this match. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Out of the ring and into the casket.
The end is near.
Trying to force the casket closed to end this thing. And mercifully, this one's over.
Rest in peace. for survival in this horrifying casket match.
Disturbing thoughts are running through these combatants' minds. We'll have to see if it's thoughts of cruelty or thoughts that would shake you.
Nice hip toss.
And an elbow drop to the arm.
Vicious right forearm. This is just brute power. German! Just pure dominance.
Takes out the knee.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Being carried around with ease. Just like that. Bang! On top of the casket. Heads out, and he has all the time he wants. He deflects it right back.
Roman Reigns is having his way. 2 suplexes. A third on the way.
A powerful grip by Roman.
Series of suplexes shifting all the momentum in their favor here. Look at Reigns, top rope.
From the top. Whoa, look out. From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
He is delivering elbow after elbow.
Oh.
Backdrop suplex. Planning on what to do next. Power bomb right into the casket.
They survived! I can't believe they actually made it out of the casket.
Taking this outside. This could be good.
Shovel in hand, carnage in his eyes. This is no good.
A lot of unusual elements in this match, Corey. What is the key to success in a casket match?
You have to be able to go to that deep, dark place inside of you. The place where all remorse is absent.
Oh, and Roman fights back. And now thrown back into the ring. What's he hoping to find down there?
He's got his hands on a sledgehammer. Total chaos is about to be unleashed.
Brutal short arm lariat. Caught the clothesline attempt.
Countered into an STO.
Big forearm.
He's feeling the effects of that last hit.
Roman not backing down at all.
Outside the ring now. He has no need to rush. Can they close?
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous. And he'll leave the ring for this next stretch.
Oh, no. The shovel right to the head.
Coming down hard with that shovel.
Ooh, man. Every successive move is putting their opponent in a dicey situation.
Then driven down with a flapjack.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Had it scouted. Boom, impact. Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want.
An extremely perilous position in which to find yourself. Oh my God, even worse. All that happens now is the cast.
Trying to close the look. They did it. They survived for now.
Gonna be breathing a sigh of relief.
This one is headed outside, guys.
Textbook jumping clothesline. Oof. Sharp elbows to the body, looking to fight his way out. He is delivering elbow after elbow.
Tough position to be caught in here.
Oof. Kick to the gut. Boom! DDT. Oh, my!
Oh, knee right to the face.
Oh! Boom! No!
Jarring impact. And he gets delivered back into the ring. He leaves the ring, and there's no countouts in this one.
He's thinking a steel chair is just what he needs to wreak some havoc here.
Saw it coming.
Oh, my God! Oh, my gosh, what impact!
And the damage is just going to keep on coming if you can't find the defense for this.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Just punched him right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Enough already.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Big dogs unleashed.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away.
And they're able to fight their way out of the casket.
They can't be human. That's ridiculous.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
And he's taking this to the outside now.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
F5! Thunderous!
The window for opportunity is wide open.
Can't waste any time now. Oh, man.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Oh, boy, come on, not the chair. Oof. Arm wringer. Your opponent in a compromising position, but...
Fighting back, however, punches in the midsection.
Looking for the power slam. Their opponent has other plans. How about a power slam of their own? Boom!
Wow. And this might not have a pleasant ending.
Dumped into the casket. Now slam the lid, and this one's over.
We've got a struggle on our hands to close the casket. Close call for that superstar.
How the hell did they survive? Moves outside. What's the plan here?
Is nothing off limits?
Nope. Foil that attempt. Close fist connects. And Reigns still isn't finished handing out punishment in this match.
Throughout the course of this match, Roman has been a force to be reckoned with.
Bad predicament right here.
Plummeting face first on top of the casket.
And these guys are trying to prove they belong in the...
Big-time confidence leading to big-time matches. I love it.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Sends their opponent into the casket.
Now this one may be over.
Doing their best to try and close the casket. And they got out of the casket.
Thankfully. And he has free reign to the outside with no countouts to worry about.
What a spear by Reigns.
Now's the perfect time to take him to his final resting place.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
Reigns comes up short on that attack.